Before we start, I want to make a deal with you. If what I'm about to say in the next few minutes happens to you in real life, you have to come back and tell me in the comments. Deal? Because by the end of this video, you are going to understand something about your mind that most people never understand. And trust me, once you understand it, you will stop saying manifestation is not real. Instead, you will start asking, wait, how long has this been happening in my life without me noticing? And one more thing, if you are someone who loves healing, mindset shift, manifestation, self growth, and these soul to soul conversations, go ahead and subscribe right now, because this channel is for the people who want to change their inner world before they change their outer world. And I promise you, the next few minutes might completely change the way you see the reality. Now, let's try a tiny experiment together. Right now, a number is appearing on your screen. This. Look at it carefully. 4, 7, 2. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath and imagine this. Tomorrow, while you are going somewhere, you suddenly notice this exact number 472. Maybe on a vehicle, maybe on a receipt, maybe on a phone number, maybe somewhere completely unexpected. Visualize it, see it clearly, feel it. Okay, now open your eyes. And here's the important part, forget it. Don't chase it, don't search for it, don't force it, just let it go. Because by the end of this video, I'm going to explain why there is a very high chance that you will see this number again. And no, it's actually much more fascinating than magic. Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Soul Talk with Karishma. This channel is our safe space, a place where we talk about healing, mindset, manifestation, self growth, and becoming the best version of ourselves. And today I want to share something that genuinely changed the way I think, not because it made me rich, not because it magically solved all my problems, but because it made me realize how powerful our minds actually are. A few years ago, I honestly did not believe in manifestation at all. Whenever someone talked about visualization or attracting things into your life, I used to think, how can simply thinking about something make it appear in a real life? I didn't make sense to it. That then one day I randomly watched a video, and in that video they showed a tiger, a random tiger, and they said visualize this tiger for a few seconds and then completely forget about it. I remember laughing because where exactly was I supposed to see a tiger? I was not visiting a zoo, I was not watching Animal Planet. There was literally no reason for a tiger to suddenly appear in my life. Still, I decided to try it. I closed my eyes, visualized the tiger, and then forget about it. At least I thought I forget about it. About an hour later, something strange happened. One of my friends, who almost never sent me reels, randomly sent me a reel on Instagram. I opened it, and guess what? A tiger appeared in that reel. I literally froze for a few seconds. I just stared at the screen because all I could think was, wait, I just visualized this. And honestly, that moment felt weird, not scary, not magical, just strange, because suddenly my mind started questioning everything I believed. And then something else happened. A few days later, I watched another manifestation video. This time, the object was even more ridiculous, a pink elephant, a tiny pink elephant. And I remember thinking, okay, now this is impossible. A tiger at least exists in real life, but where exactly am I going to see a pink elephant? Still, I decided to do the exercise. I visualized it and then I let it go. A few hours later, I was sitting at home doing absolutely nothing related to manifestation, nothing related to elephants, nothing related to exercise, and suddenly my eyes landed on a side bag in my room. My purse, and that have been there for a month. I have not used this, and suddenly, I don't know why, but for the first time I noticed something. There was a pink elephant embroidered on it, and I remember sitting there thinking, how did I never notice this before? The elephant had always been there, but I had never paid attention on to it, and that's when I realized something important. Maybe manifestation is not always about attracting things. Maybe it's about noticing things. Maybe those things were already around us, but our minds never paid attention to them. And once I understood this, everything changed. There is something in psychology called the reticular activating system, or RAS. Think about it. Think of it like a filter inside your brain. Every single second, millions of pieces of information enter your environment, but your brain cannot process everything, so it filters. It decides what's important and it shows you more of that. Have you ever noticed when someone buy a new car, suddenly they start seeing that same car everywhere? Did those cars magically appear overnight? No, they were always there. The brain simply started noticing them, and maybe manifestations work in a similar way. Now think about your life. What do you focus on every day? Do you constantly think, my life is difficult, I am unlucky, nothing good's happened to me, I am not good enough? If those thoughts repeat every day, your brain start looking for proof, and soon you begin seeing evidence everywhere. But imagine changing the story. Imagine waking up every day and saying, I am growing, I am healing, good things are coming, I trust myself. Now your brain starts looking for proof of that. And slowly your reality start feeling different. This does not mean bad things never happened. This does not mean life become perfect. Trust me. I had difficult days too. Days when I doubted myself. Days when I felt lost. Days when I wanted to quit. But what changed was not my life overnight. What changed was my focus. And when your focus changes, your energy changes. When your energy changes, your action change. And when your action changes, your life starts changing too. Now let's come back to the number from the beginning, 472. Remember it. There is a good chance you will see it again. Not because it's magic, not because the universe is trying to surprise you, but because your awareness has changed. Your brain now recognizes it as important. And once something becomes important, you start noticing it everywhere. And that's exactly what I want you to understand. The real power of manifestation is not attracting random numbers. The real power is training your mind to notice opportunities, to notice positivity, to notice growth, to notice blessings, instead of only noticing problems. So, my dear beautiful souls, what if the opportunities you are looking for are already around you? What if the signs are already there? What if the confidence you are searching for is already inside you? What if your next breakthrough is not about getting something new, but finally noticing what has always been there? Think about it. And if you see the number 472 anywhere after watching this video, come back and tell me in the comments, because I genuinely want to know, and maybe, just maybe, that moment will remind you of how powerful your mind truly is. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to Soul Talk with Karishma and comment, I attract positive energy. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.